So I'll do my side first.
Yeah, you gotta do your side.
We did the attacker defender.
Flank attack.
Flank attack. And I got defender, so my deployment zone was basically this section here, and then the small section here, and then he had his side up here, in there, and up here. So I deployed like this. Dogs up here, crushers over here, with standard bearer and lances. My Chaos Lord on Manicore, 2 Lust Chariots, 25 Lust Warriors with halberds, shields, full command, and then I have my BSB in the center and my level 2 next on the corner. Another unit of fan out of dogs. 10 Lust Chosen with my general right here, full command. 5. And these are 5 barbarians with the a 3-up armor save and the 5-up upgrade and a standard, and then 5 naked hell riders.
All right, so I've got a common goblin hero with a skull splitter bow. I got an orc boar chariot with the heavy armor, so 3-up armor save. My 20 forest goblins, 5 still not painted. I've got my 2 shamans here, one with the dispel scroll, one with the ruby ring, and then I've got my goblin chief here with the Mazda zapping bow, so this entire unit has quick to fire. 40 feral orc edbashers with my level 2 wilderness shaman with fencer's blades, so he's got 10 weapon skill. 44 cave goblins with nets, and my BSB, who's got a 4-up with armor of destiny. And then I've got my 32 iron orcs and my general right here, who's got +1 to hit, 2-up armor, 4-up regen. And then I got my gargantula here with a flinger. This is gonna be my soon-to-be character carrying gargantula. So
and we also got the secure the target. So
yep,
got one here, and then the other one's over there in front of my riders. So he won first turn.
So it'd be orcs and goblins first turn, and then let's start on this side. So I moved my goblin lord over here, shot at them, did 1 wound, charged in to his dogs, wiped out impact hits, and they went poof. These guys, I did during my magic phase, I did 1 wound to them, and with the wilderness lore, I moved this unit forward 3 inches, 3 inches, so I can get in close, get close enough to use my bows to hit him again. Moved everybody up. Magic here did nothing, obviously. My gargantula did the web flinger at them, which he needs to take dangerous terrains for running away.
Okay. He's good.
And then I shot my bows at him and did 4 more wounds.
He panicked and is now there.
There were 3 wounds and they panicked and ran off. So now it's on to Warriors turn 1.
I'm not ready.
Alright, so charges. These guys charged into his guy, did 1 wound, and he did nothing back. And then he ran 8. I didn't catch him. This is dangerous terrain, so I lost 1 guy of the 4 that made it in. These guys moved like such. These guys are actually barbarian horsemen, not knights. These guys charged his chariot and ran and went, I think, 5 inches forward.
Yeah, I went about 5 or 6 inches away. Yeah.
And then these guys charged his unit of goblins who fled. One thing of note, and correct me if I'm wrong, but for lust marks, they can re-roll their charge distances. Doesn't mean you fail it, you just get to re-roll it. So when I rolled really high with this one, I think, and I got to I re-rolled it.
You re-rolled high with this one because you had a 6 on this and you had a 3 on him.
Okay.
So you just took the 3 from that one.
I just re-rolled it for a little lower number so that I didn't get butt raped by those guys. Moving over here, These guys just moved up this way to tempt the Gargantulas to try and come in, but he's not going to because he's a big pussy.
He's
And
smart.
then-
He's smart.
No, he's a pussy. Magic, it was
Bust.
3 dice for me and 2 for him, just like his
Last time.
first phase, and nothing happened.
Yeah.
So off to Orcs and Goblins, turn 2.
Yep.
Now, do you guys go to the box?
All right. So
Or do you
what I did is I rallied all these guys.
wonder?
Magic did Evil Eye, killed the 3 Hell Riders that were left with the 3 hits that I made.
And I got all one.
And he
3
got
ones.
3
for my
ones.
save.
I got Beast Within off on this unit. These guys were originally back here, but since I got Evil Eye off on them, I used the
You did the magic
Wilderness.
move for everything that you cast.
everything magical move on them. These guys all moved up, which I'm just trying to close in on them, and hopefully it goes. So now it is. That was really it. They can't shoot anything. So I marched and they rallied.
They just rallied, so.
So now it's on to Warriors turn 2.
Alright, so movement looks like this. No charges. Everybody moved up. I tried to swift reform on them. They failed, so they just turned. These guys moved back because of that. And then these guys all just kind of pushed over this way to threaten this back end. Magic, I did the Ruby Ring onto his little lone hero, killed him. And then the other one did nothing to his chariot. Those guys passed their panic test because they were within 6 inches there. No shooting, no combat, so now it's off to... Oh, the rest of my magic, I actually got a really good magic phase, but the rest of my magic was dispelled.
Yep.
Or didn't get cast. So,
On to
off
turn 3.
3 for Orcs.
Alright, so Magic went well for me, I guess. I did 1 wound to them with Evil Eye. Ruby Ring did nothing. I got Beast Within on them. Killed 9 here. He killed 4.
Put 1 wound on your...
He put
shaman.
1 wound on my Shaman. He had to roll 2. He lost by 7, so he had 2 with a reroll and failed both, obviously. He ran 10 inches. I only overran 4, but it gave me a new charge here, so they're going to get the impact hits and the rest of the death coming from that block. Movement over here, swift reform, and just set him in the forest. He tried to charge just to get out of the way so they can move. They moved up a little bit, and these guys moved with the D3 magical move. And this was also a failed charge into the Warriors.
And just as a heads up, that I didn't know until just now, these guys have the Stalker standard, so they would
That's-
not lose their ranks.
in the
Which
forest.
was, well, it was like, oh hey, I'm just gonna jump in there and win combat and break your ass. But yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yep.
So it is off to Warriors turn
3.
These guys are lust, so they're immune to panic, so
Yep.
they wouldn't worry about it. Alright, so on
Your
my turn, he overran into my general's chosen. And then let's see, rallied these guys. I charged my 1 chariot into the flank there. Then I charged these 2 here and this here. Went back like 4 inches, something like that, to get out of charge area there. Magic did nothing. No,
Oh, you got Beast Within.
I got
on
Beast
your-
Within off on my chosen. Then I did this combat first, fluffed every fucking attack.
3 wounds.
The only wounds I got off were from impact hits, and I think 1 from these guys.
Yep.
I didn't do my horses either. But
Oh,
this
well.
model right here literally fluffed every fucking attack.
You
Fuck that
hit,
guy.
You hit like 4 times, and then every single one of those
everything,
were like 2s and 1s.
everything to wound was nothing. So infuriating right now. So the combat here, my champion and his champion fought. I killed his champion. Then I did like what, 7 wounds?
7 wounds. You took out the entire back rank.
Yeah, I took out 7 wounds. He was in the forest, so he wasn't steadfast, but that didn't matter because I lost. But my general, I think, got 3 wounds through. He wiped out all but my general, and then his 3 guys over here took out my chariot.
With like 7 wounds.
Yeah, it was 5 wounds in the end. Then
Or I think it was 6.
I failed and my general ran a massive 2 inches. 2. I'm trying so hard not to chuck these fucking dice right now. Like I'm. Anyways, the new charge went into here, so yeah, we'll see what happens on Orcs and Goblins turn 4.
Yep.
See.
Yeah, you pretty much.
Yeah, I got crushed.
You've got one. So this is how the turn went for my turn.
Okay.
Orcs and Goblins turn 4. I crushed the Chosen.
No, those were just warriors.
Oh, Warriors. They just crushed the Warriors. They're gone. Did 1 wound to him, and he did 3 wounds here. I did nothing with these guys, but since I had the flank on the chariot,
3 wounds to them too.
he did 3 wounds to them, but that is negated by the ranks that I have. I also had a banner, BSB.
Basically, it was a
charged.
tie combat, and I was down by 1 because of musician. I need a 8 for him and a 7 for him. I rolled a 7 and an 8. I should have fucking versed it.
So he's calling it right now.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, my dice have been the worst they've ever been, and his dice have been on fire. Like, the Gargantula should have been
dead first turn.
But
With
I
that
fluffed
charge.
everything, and he just got everything he needed when he needed.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna keep trying this list because I like it, but yeah, my dice were not with me today.
This is my potential
These
list.
motherfuckers are going to be burned. Burned.
Yeah. This is, by the way, this is my list for. This is a possible list for Buckeye battles. I'm liking it, even though they didn't really do anything at all. Everybody else did really
I mean,
well.
they were scary enough to keep me from like doing anything. If they didn't
Yeah.
have, if they didn't have the Strider special rule where they kept their ranks and steadfast and all that shit in the forest, I would have straight up charged him into them,
Yeah.
and then just proceeded to wreck base and win combat.
Yep.
Or actually, it probably wouldn't have happened because I rolled like shit the first round. So, anyways, game over. First win for Ben, I think.
Against you,
Against
yeah.
me ever. So
Quite a massive win too. It's pretty devastating.
I
You've got
have
3 units left on the
1, 2,
board,
3 units. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
and I have my entire army left.
And you have 2 turns left to get them to there, and then this
to there.
into them, and to kill them, and take that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna call it as a massacre right there.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in the next one.
Yep.
Alright, so end of the game. First of all, I'll apologize for the ambient noise in the background, but end of the game, this was the end of my turn 4, so we're going to start his turn 4. I still had the point on the left and the right. I was going to get both of them if we had gone through the other 2 turns. And this game was probably was the best possible outcomes. I had gotten the Beast Within pretty much every single combat turn with my Feral Orcs, which it gave me a lot of really good resistance to his warriors and his Lust Chosen. Now, this game was it was brutal. And I'm hoping for the rest of my games to be kind of like this. I really like the way the Iron Orcs are, even though I didn't use them at all. Feral Orcs with Beast Within was just absolutely savage. So, didn't really do much with my Cave Goblins either. But, yeah. Either way, if you like this video, watch my other ones, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.